Woohoo! Hello, world, and welcome back to the Kickapoo High School Broadcast Podcast, KHS School Trivia, Episode 4. I'm your host, Mr. Kyle Loudis, Director of the Chief TV Broadcast Journalism Department here in Lil Ol' Springfield, Missouri. Joining me today in the Chief TV studio, room 241, is student team leader, Chief TV A+ tutor, and anything but simple, Mr. Simon Wellborn. Hey, dude.
What's up, Kickapoo? Hello, Loudis. I'm really excited to join you in hosting this episode.
Yeah, man, I'm excited too. I know our audience is. Let's do this.
Okay, so, you know the deal with our school. We've got so many cool people and events here. Kickapoo Broadcast wants to help show them off. That's why this season of the podcast exists. With everyone listening, playing along, we'd like you to answer these questions as best you can.
And we encourage you to keep score. You know, these questions are specifically tailored to our listening area. And if you listen up around school, or you're an alumni, or if you follow us on our social networks, you'll probably know these answers. Now, before we start up a new set of questions, let's answer the questions we left hanging during our Episode 3. First, the question announcers from last time. The first set of questions were announced by Mrs. Leslie Helfricht. The second set were introduced by Mrs. Cheryl Hall. And the final set of trivia questions were announced by Dr. Bill Powers. I bet you guessed the Kickapoo connection. They all share it. Yep, they're some of our building principals, and we love their support. All right, Simon, ready for the show.
Let's jump in. Kickapoo Trivia, Episode 4, December 2023. Here we go. Round 1, Kickapoo History and Habitudes. In this round, each answer correct earns you 1 point. There are a total of 5 questions focusing on our high school's history and traditions. Round 2 includes staff and administration trivia. We call that section the Teacher's Lounge. In round 3, we'll showcase and quiz you on current events and students who are moving and shaking around at Kickapoo High School. We'll reveal the correct answers at the end of each round so you can keep track of your score as we go.
Whoa, Simon, looks like we've had some AI cartoon voices just walk into the studio.
This is Bobby Hill from Arlen, Texas. I love your trivia podcast, but I wish I knew the answers. Good luck with round 1.
Question 1. The Kickapoo Holiday Music Concert recently took place here at Kickapoo, and all 3 music groups, choir, band, and orchestra, all performed beautifully. Each year, our choir performs one particular crowd favorite song that's all about the world's worst gift. What song does the choir perform each year during this assembly?
Question 2. You know Kickapoo High School is in constant evolution, and it's always growing. A major improvement to our school was the addition to the dedicated science wing. What year was the science wing at Kickapoo constructed?
Okay, Kickapoo. The football team just finished up a big season with many games right here on the home turf. For question 3, what is the name of the Kickapoo football field?
Okay, we have lots of school spirit flowing through our hallways during and after school every day here at the Pooh. For question 4, how many clubs do we currently have active this year? Our school colors of brown, gold, and later white are the first thing anyone notices about our school. On the subject of school colors, how were they chosen? You know, legend has it that the unique Kilties color combination isn't the real reason the colors brown and gold were chosen. So, for question 5, why were the colors brown and gold originally chosen for our school? For the bonus question, which Kickapoo founding faculty member was responsible for choosing those colors?
Okay, here come the official answers for round 1. For question 1, give yourself a point if you answered the song Fruitcake, written by Philip Hageman and Penny Lika. This silly song is a great comic relief during the concert and has been a tradition here for a very long time, more than 40 years.
For question 2, give yourself a point if you remembered that back in 2010-2011, our science teachers moved into their new corner penthouse suites. Lucky devils.
On to question 3. Pottinger Stadium is the official name of the Kickapoo football area.
Excellent work, Chiefs. You're doing great with this. Let's keep going. Question 4. Simon, how many clubs are currently active at Kickapoo?
We have 48 clubs active as of this month. That means that there are 48 different ways for Kickapoo students to get involved with school and friends outside of school. Now for question 5. How did Kickapoo get the colors brown and gold?
Okay, so this is hot gossip right here, Simon. Okay, according to Jim Wright, who was the manager of the team in 71 and 72, that was the year the school opened, The colors were chosen to camouflage the football in the arms of the offensive line. All right, so get this. The original uniforms were solid brown on top with gold bottoms, so I guess they could hide the ball. Now, to earn the bonus point of this round, you've got to know who came up with this brilliant idea. It was thought up by the legendary Kickapoo coach, Jim Pearson, the person our principal allowed to help decide our one-of-a-kind school colors.
So count them up, Chiefs. You could have earned a total of 6 points this round.
Ready to jump into round 2? I am, but first, let me get my teacher mail out of the teacher's lounge.
Hey, Kickapoo, this is Rusty Shackelford from Arlen, Texas. You think you're so funny with your 30-year-old cartoon references. I'm watching you. Good luck with round 2.
And now, the Teacher's Lounge. Let's ask some trivia about teachers and other staff here at Kickapoo. It's no secret that teachers have a lot of work to do at school and lead busy lives outside of school. Some teachers even have second careers, like owning a popular pizza place. For question 6, which KHS staff member owns and operates Mick Salty's Pizza?
You know, Chiefs, plenty of teachers look back on their high school days and remember sports, clubs, and teams that they were part of. Which female art teacher at Kickapoo played quarterback for their high school football team?
Teachers make school a fun place to be and rarely get recognized for the atmosphere they maintain each and every day. Each month, however, Kickapoo students and staff members nominate extra effective teachers for the Teacher of the Month award. In November, 2 teachers were honored with the award, Mrs. Jill Fink in the math department, and for question 7, who else is the November Teacher of the Month? This science teacher is crazy about Earth ecology and teaches that course in the spring.
For question 9, our other November Teacher of the Month, Mrs. Fink, is a graduate of a Springfield Public High School. Which high school in SBS did Mrs. Fink graduate from?
Here at Kickapoo, many students and staff are community-minded and help out by giving back. For question 10, which service club at Kickapoo recently went to Ronald McDonald House down the street from our campus and cleaned stuffed goodie bags for kiddos, made cookies and cupcakes, and deep cleaned their playroom? These go-getter students regularly volunteer their time and effort for groups in need, all around the Ozarks. Though the club has been sponsored by many dedicated teachers throughout the years here at Kickapoo. And for the bonus question, who is a teacher sponsor for this amazing group of student volunteers?
Let's go over the answers for round 2. First up, question 6. Which staff member owns and operates McSalty's Pizza? Well, that would be Miss J.J. Dixon. For question 7, which female teacher at Kickapoo played quarterback for their high school football team? Well, that would be Mrs. Loudis. She played football for Pacific High School in Pacific, Missouri in 2004. For question 8, the 2 teachers of the month were Mrs. Jill Fink and Mr. Ryan Hostetler. For question 9, other November Teacher of the Month, Mrs. Fink, was a graduate from Springfield Public High School. She graduated from none other than Kickapoo High School. And finally, question 10, the club that always loves to give back, especially to the Ronald McDonald House, well, that's Key Club. Now, Key Club has been sponsored by many people in the past, but currently, Key Club is sponsored by a dedicated staff member, Miss Melanie Freeby. Okay, Chiefs, let's count them up. This round has 5 questions and a bonus, so the grand total points available looks like 12 possible points.
Hey, Mr. Lattis, before we start up round 3, an interesting fact. Winter officially started this year on December 21st at 9:27 at night.
Hey, that's cool. I didn't even know there was an official starting minute of winter.
Yeah. You want to hear a joke about winter?
Yeah.
How does a penguin build a house?
How?
He glues it together. Huh?
Okay, so round 3.
The Student Center.
Question 11. Which students currently part of the speech and debate team here at KHS competed for a scholarship for all 4 years at Drury University, totaling over $105,000? They wrote an impromptu essay and each gave a planned presentation in a high-stakes contest and won big.
Question 12. The Kickapoo Band is known for its amazingly outstanding musicians. Kickapoo Band alumni may remember trumpet player Wesley Black, who was first chair in the state for 2 years in a row 3 years ago. This year we have a clarinet player who made third chair in the state as a sophomore. Who is this student?
holds assemblies throughout the year, filled with music and fun games for the whole school to enjoy. You know, these assemblies wouldn't happen quite as smoothly without one very important master of ceremonies. For question 13, who is our Student Assemblies Commissioner?
We here at the Pooh have had a fantastic fall semester. With improved attendance and achievements in our fall sports, we couldn't be in a better spot. But as Christmas time draws near, school draws to an end for the semester. For question 14, what is the last day of the 2023 fall-winter semester for Springfield Public Schools?
And finally, question 15. In years past, Kickapoo students have had to study hard for final season. This year, a new system has been implemented for students who go above and beyond all year. Finals have been exempt for students who meet a few qualifications involving grade and attendance, as well as behavior. For 2 potential points, what is the necessary percentage of attendance and grade in the class for a student to now be exempt from their final exam?
Let's go over the answers for the Student Center round. Question 11 was all about some special speech and debate students, Abby Stowe and Autumn Pearson Huzenga. There were 2 of 4 students total chosen out of 50 competing from all over the country. Way to go, Abby and Autumn.
For question 12, this year we have a clarinet player who made 3rd chair in the state as a sophomore. Give it up for Christopher Upshaw. The Pooh is proud of you.
On to question 13's answer. Anthony Etherly is the Assembly's Commissioner and MC for Kickapoo this year. Keep up the good work, Anthony.
For question 14's answer, wrap up everything by December 22nd, 2023, Kickapoo. That is the last day of fall semester all across the city.
So, Mr. Lattis, what's the deal with final exams this year on question 15? How do Kickapoo students get to opt out of taking a final exam?
Well, Simon, this should be pretty easy for you and other students who get great grades and have great attendance. If a student earned 80% or better in a class, and they have 90% attendance this semester with no behavior suspensions, that student can avoid the test with no penalty. I think that's pretty cool. How about you, dude?
Sounds fair to me. All right, listeners, tally up your score. How many points did you earn during today's KHS Trivia Challenge? We hope you got them all.
And listeners, while you're getting ready to tap your phone anyway, please like and subscribe right now to our Kickapoo Broadcast podcast so you won't miss out on any future episodes. So, Simon, how do we end this thing?
I bet I could beat you to the end.
Oh, no, you can't. 3,
2, 1, go Chiefs!